Whether from the past, present, or future, humans have been fascinated by the mysteries of the ocean. If you explore ocean's past, you may discover frog or snake-headed deities and a fingerless goddess of darkness. Mythological lore of the ocean is a lens for issues of the ocean today. First, I will present two ancient myths on the ocean. Second, I will talk about how these past beliefs can provide a different perspective on the current issues of this watery enigma. There are many mythological tales that describe the ocean, but two stand out. To begin, let's visit the ancient Egyptian and Inuit pantheons for their perspectives on the ocean. Geraldine Pinch is a member of Oxford University's Faculty of Oriental Studies and author of the book Egyptian Mythology, A Guide to the Gods, Goddesses, and Traditions of Ancient Egypt, which was published on April 8, 2004. According to Pinch, the Egyptian creation myth begins with the Nun, an infinite abysmal ocean, which gives rise to 8 primeval deities known as the Ogdoad. The Ogdoad change or die over time, eventually leading to the first land and all other deities in the Egyptian pantheon. Moving on to the Inuit pantheon, David Fletcher is a mythographer and author of the book Myth Education, A Guide to Gods, Goddesses, and Other Supernatural Beings, which was published on December 14, 2017. According to Fletcher, an Inuit tale describes Sedna, who in at least some versions was a man-eating monster with an insatiable appetite. In desperation, Sedna's parents tossed her into the sea, cutting off her fingers when she tried to come back. As Sedna sunk to the bottom of the ocean, her fingers transformed into whales, seals, fish, and other marine life. Today, Sedna represents the realm between the dark depths of the sea and the underworld. Now that I have presented these two myths, I will inform you about their correlation to modern issues of the ocean. First, the Ogdoad is a metaphorical representation of the ocean both as a life giver and as a harbinger of environmental damage. Keely Belva is the Director of Public Affairs at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration of the U.S. Department of Commerce. She wrote the article, Average Size Dead Zone Forecast for Gulf of Mexico, which was published on June 7, 2018. According to Belva, the ocean now has dead zones all over the world. One example being the Gulf of Mexico's dead zone, which covers nearly 6,000 square miles. These dead zones are inhospitable wastelands that are created by man-made chemicals that seep into the ocean every year. If the famed life-giving power of the ocean is not enough to stop the dead zones of today, it is a signal that should not be ignored. Continuing to the Inuit myth of Sedna, her story reminds us of the sanctity and diversity of marine wildlife, which is now being threatened by oil spills and other types of pollution. Patrice Henkel is a communication specialist with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Fisheries. She wrote the article, Remembering Casco Busan, an overview of the 2007 oil spill, which was published on November 2, 2017. According to Henkel, the Casco Busan oil spill severely damaged marine ecosystems and even killed thousands of birds. Toxic oil spills like this one remind us of the fragile balance between us, the ocean, and Sedna's sacrifice. Today I have informed you first on two ancient myths about the ocean, and second, about how these past beliefs can provide a different perspective on current issues of the ocean. Mythological lore of the ocean is a lens for issues of the ocean today. If we someday discover frog or snake-headed deities and the fingerless goddess of darkness, do not be frightened or bewildered. Instead, consider their contributions to the ocean. They may simply be trying to provide insight into the problems of today.